Hey everyone! Today is Monday, so the vlog starting at the very beginning of the week. I didn't touch the camera for a couple of weeks, so I'm gonna catch you up a little bit. I'm on a new project and I can't say that I really enjoy it, but it's okay and I'm getting into it. The weeks were pretty busy because that was my first sprint here and you need to catch up on a lot of things when you join a new project. So I had a lot of work stuff to do,
to get into, to understand, to read documentation stuff.
but now I'm pretty much not so bad with the apps. We have 2 apps on this project, so I finally feel like I can start filming without getting too much distracted. Also, I started to learn Spanish. I have 2 classes per week now, and also I went to a reformer Pilates, so I will be taking you with me this week for these activities. I already had this morning my Spanish session, and I have like all the classes like Pilates and Spanish at 8 a.m. every day. Not every day, aside from Thursday. So now Thursday is my favorite day. I don't have many meetings there. I don't have my external classes, so it's a pretty chill day. And I like that I have a routine again. I'm trying to wake up around 6 a.m. Some may say like, oh, it's so early, but for me actually it's a nice time to wake up to. It's not too hard for me. And I enjoy having a long morning, so for me it's not like a chore, you know. I love to do that. It's hard sometimes because I like to go to bed early, but I also like to spend time with my friends and my boyfriend and all the other people. As you may know, as you may be, they don't go to bed at 9 or 10 as I do, so it's kind of hard to stay social while on my regime. But I'm trying honestly. So yeah, without further ado, I need to do some work right now because I have meetings starting 12:30 and right now it's almost 11. I have only an hour and a half to do some stuff, so let's go.
Hi everyone, my name is Luisa. I'm a software engineer with a fiance, 2 cats, and an uncountable amount of hobbies living in Spain. Here is my regular vlog, a pinch of yapping, a dash of work, and everything about real life. If it sounds like something you might enjoy, consider joining our community. During the next week, we will be going to Pilates, learning Spanish, failing and baking, celebrating because the clay works turned out super cute, so stick around to share all the ups and downs with us.
I'm hungry, but it's too early for lunch yet, so I decided to do this puff pastry thing. It's super cute. So I need to find in my ChatGPT history how I was cooking it the first time. We need to preheat the air fryer. Oh no! I just noticed that my this thing from the air fryer is here and it's dirty and I need to wash it before cooking. I wanted it to be super quick. Okay, I cleaned it and preheated it. My work laptop decided to update and I'm actually okay with that because I couldn't use a lot of apps because the OS on this is so old. But when you have a work laptop, you're not allowed to do software updates without the approval of sysadmin's team. I'm finally updating and I will be able to use Excel. Yay! It may be super silly, but in my job we have a lot of like Excel files and I need to check if they're correct, and every time I need to open the Google spreadsheet and upload there the file to see if it's downloaded correctly. But now I will be able to open it right on my computer. How awesome is that? Hooray! Look how beautiful my dining table now. I always don't know what to do with it, but right now somehow everything figured out by itself and it looks cute. No? Does it? I don't like the poster. I'm gonna remove it and put some paint in here. I don't know what exactly yet, but I just don't like posters anymore overall, and exactly the ones that I have. But the table itself is super cute, I think. I love this, like these 3 candles and the, I don't know, smelly stick. I have no idea how they called. I'm gonna do a little pause right now, eat my puff pastry and watch something on YouTube probably. It will take me like 3 minutes everything, and I'm gonna get back to my work.
It's been hard sticking to the diet that I need to follow for my health because I didn't feel inspired cooking, but I'm slowly getting back on track.
I'm gonna make some green tea now. Even though I had already a matcha in the morning, I still feel like I want more. I want something more. Also, look, we got this fancy kettle because my fiance got into Chinese teas, like tea ceremony, all this stuff, and those teas should be brewed with like super precise temperature. So he bought this fancy kettle. Let's set the temperature. I think I'm gonna be doing like 100. I don't care. Actually, I do care. Oh no, it says 70 to 80. Ah no! Turn back, turn back. Okay, let's do 75. Nice. And look at my beautiful mug. I actually got a few more new ones. Look! I love them. I love them. I'm going always from one side to another side, like from like beige Sarah home style to like the things. That's why my home looks like chaos, because I'm trying to fit everything in. So I'm going today to pick up my ceramics things that I made, and I'm super excited. I'm trying to like not remember the things that I've done because I had a few classes, so I made a few things. So I'm trying to like keep my mind still, not thinking about that, to be like pleasantly surprised. I know I'm gonna be pleasantly surprised anyway, but yeah.
Desde aquí encajo, codos, eso fuerte. Como Swan de la Torre, no sé si es el mismo, pero en la...
Yes, I'm on it. I have another meeting after this one on the other project with Daniel.
I just got home from the Pilates, washed my hair, and decided to show you my ceramics because yesterday I picked them up and it was super quick and it didn't feel right to film it because there was like nothing to film. We were mostly talking with our teacher about her trip to Japan. So that's that. And now I'm gonna be showing you what I made. I actually have quite a few pieces, and one piece will be ready in a few days. Not even in a few days, probably like, what day is it today? In 10 days, around that, because it's from the last class. So I have one more piece to come, but everything else is ready. So let's start from the big one. I made such a plate. I like it very much. I'm gonna be using it as a regular plate just for meals. Then we have these two small plates for like desserts or snacks. Super cute. I don't have like a small plate, so every time I want to snack something with my tea, I need to take a big plate. And now we have this. And the last thing, I'm gonna be showing you two at a time because I have quite a few of them. So let's start with, I don't know, I want to make pairs to show you logically. It's a coasters for the cups, but this is super cute. I love them. Okay, and I have 6 pieces. These, actually this one was the last one and I had no idea what to draw, so it just striped, so don't judge me. And these, I actually love all of them. I don't know, they turned out to be super cute. Every time you do the ceramics, you don't know exactly how it will look like at the end because the colors are changed when it's drying and when it's glazed. So the ones that I paint with, they're absolutely different, and also the clay itself changes the color. When I was dealing with it, it was a gray and now it's like white, you see. So when I just came there to pick my stuff up, I didn't even recognize it first because it was so cute. And somehow I just didn't expect it to be that cute. Like, I mean, I wanted it to be that cute, but I didn't expect. What's your favorite coaster? I think mine is this one. I love the colors. I love how like kind of pale it is. I think this will be my favorite one that I will be using mostly. I've been working for the last, I don't know, couple of hours. As you can see by my hair, it's completely dry already, so I'm not lying. I think I maybe finished everything that I needed to, like technically with code, I mean, but I still need to have a call with a backend engineer since I think they have a problem on their end because I implemented everything, but it still doesn't work and there is no error. So probably they have something with how they manage the endpoint that I'm sending the payload to. So I still have a work. I still need to talk, to research everything, but like technically everything is done. It's just the middle of the day. I don't know what to do now because I've been thinking that I will be working the whole day. I still have a lot of things to do with my Spanish, but I don't know. I want to kind of relax because my brain is cloudy because of all the things. So maybe I will just take a quick like pause to read, maybe do something around the house, you know. Sometimes it distracts me good when I do like random things around the house in between work, just to like let my brain wander, you know, while my body is doing something. It's all been a lie. It's been almost 3 hours since my last clip. And I've been working all the times ever since then. Now I decided to have lunch, just to have a pause, because I've been doing a lot of tasks. I've been assigned a lot of other tasks, also had calls regarding the current ones, blah 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 blah. Also processes take so long on this project, I don't like that. And because of that I'm kind of in a stress. And even though I'm hungry, I cannot really push the food down my throat, you know. But I decided to eat from my, let me not throw it all over, from my nice new plate. And it's actually kind of helping, it's super cute. I enjoy using it, you know. So it kind of makes me eat more than I actually want to. Yeah, so this kind of pause. Also I want to eat this tarte de queso, is my favorite dessert from the supermarkets. Also, I have one favorite tiramisu, but I don't have it right now. And they probably like split the first place in my heart, this one, and the tiramisu from Lidl, from deluxe version. I'll probably finish this, eat a little bit of that, and go back to work. Nothing interesting here. I hope I will do just a little bit more today, because it's almost the end of the business hours right now and I want to start relaxing because I actually feel tense and I don't want that. Time for some Spanish. Even though my brain barely works because I'm super tired, I still want to finish my Spanish right now because my lesson is tomorrow at 8 a.m. So there is no chance that I will do something tomorrow morning before the class. And if I will do the pause right now, I will probably not be doing anything later because it's kind of late already. Not really, like it's 4 p.m. Yeah, it's 4:13, so it's not that late. But for me, when I do a lot of brain work, after that time, it's super hard to concentrate again. So if I will stop right now, I will not be able to continue again. I'm gonna be doing also like tasks. Also, I printed out like some tables and words that I want to add into my notebook. I already put some stuff. Now I'm doing a little exercises. Honestly, hard. But at the same time, it's nice that I actually know something, you know? Even in this state, I'm still able to do the tasks right.
Sometimes I forget that I only have 24 hours in a day and end up overbooking myself with tasks and plans. So I've decided not to add any new routines for now. Spanish and reformer Pilates are enough. Thursday I reserve for appointments, hair, nails, anything like that. I still have house chores and random things that come up every day, but with this routine I finally feel like I'm making progress without burning out. Even my ceramic classes, I gave them up for Spanish. It used to scare me feeling stuck in a routine before seeing any results, but now doing sports with friends really helps. I don't have that initial debate anymore. Are we doing this today? It doesn't feel like going to the gym alone. And it's the same with Spanish. I'm with my friends, so the dread I used to feel around classes is gone. No more being called out for not doing homework or trying not to fall asleep in a lecture. It's a complete opposite experience. I've been questioning myself many times recently, am I extroverted or introverted? Because it does seem that having people around makes the tasks easier to complete for me. But the answer is, honestly, I still don't know.
This morning, as pretty much every other morning, is busy. I had today my Spanish class. I have it every Monday and Wednesday at 8 a.m. And even though in my routine it's not so early, but I woke up late somehow. I've been snoozing my alarm for like 30 minutes. So I woke up just half an hour before the class. I do classes online. So the only thing I needed is to have breakfast and sit by my table. And I already had like chia seeds. I made it especially for today, yesterday. Thank you, past me, for thinking about future me. So I had a quick breakfast and joined the class. As always, I love my classes. I study with my friends, so it's a nice place to go to, you know? And I really enjoy seeing the progress, how I can form the sentences already, even though it's been like a few weeks. But I kind of can't tell what I want to tell, you know? Right after that, I had my first meeting call with my colleagues. My Spanish ends at 9:30 and my meeting call starts at 9:30, so it's just like one by one. It was as usual, just discussing our statuses. After that, I've done some coding because I have a new task and I researched it. I kind of already finished it actually because it's not so hard, but I have other things to do, so let's go back to my table. My table can be raised to a standing position, so that's what I want to do because I honestly don't ever use it. It's good that I bought not the electric one but the manual one, because honestly, since I bought it like more than a half a year ago, I've been using this function like 5 times probably. So maybe if I had an electronic one I would use it more often, but it is what it is. Maybe the next table will be electronic and I will be doing it more often, but we'll see. So yeah, let's go work with hands a little bit to raise my table. How high should it be? I have no idea. Is there any rules how high it should be when I'm working in a standing position? I think this is okay, but this screen is kind of super low, like, I don't know. I will do it a little higher, just a little. Probably like that. Yeah, I like it. I want to cook some banana bread because I have like 3 super ripe bananas, and TikTok just reminded me about the existence of this cake, so I don't know actually if we're gonna be eating that. I can give it to my neighbors. I entered all the ingredients that I have in the ChatGPT, so I will have the proportions and also the temperature for the oven, because I'm cooking in the oven a lot, but I still don't remember what temperature is for which food, so I'm googling it every time. Probably I should have used the blender for this, but I don't want to wash it after. Okay, my regular weights died, so I'm going to be using my boyfriend's one, and those are like super precise for like tea and coffee stuff. I don't know how to use them, so we're gonna just guess it. I need 200 grams of powder, not powder, flour. Everything else I'm gonna eyeball. Should I add an egg here? I forgot that you can add eggs into the mix. Should I add an egg? What do you think? Isn't it too dry? What do you think? Are there any experts on the banana bread? I know that you're supposed to combine first with dry things and with wet things and then combine them. I don't care, honestly. I always do everything together. I don't know if it makes any difference, and if my cooking is cheap because of that, I don't care. Because honestly, it's still delicious. I don't have baking paper, so we're gonna just oil it.
Later.
I don't care, honestly. I always do everything together. I don't know if it makes any difference, and if my cooking is cheap because of that, I don't care. It definitely didn't rise, but I don't mind it actually. I hope it tastes good too. That's all that matters. When I was already baking it, I realized that I didn't add any nuts, and I like to have nuts in the banana bread. But again, I don't really mind it. Also, it looks like it's gonna be not baked fully. But I was afraid that it's gonna burn. You see that it started to be like brownish, and I didn't want to burn it, so I'd better have it half done than burned. It's not that bad, and I love how chewy it is, you know? In Ukrainian we have a word, hливке. It means that the dough, the consistency of the baked dough is like super chewy. It's kind of seems not to be fully done, but it's exactly how it's supposed to be done. No, that is nice. I like it.
Work has been taking a lot of my energy recently, and I don't like that. I need more places to restore my energy. I'm keeping the fragile balance right now, but again, I don't want to be adding any new things to my routine. I don't know how to solve this conundrum. Maybe just keeping more space for nothing can help. I've been thinking to practice, I call it boring time. Just sit on the floor and do nothing and wait to be bored. Then I will truly know what I want to do now. And the golden rule is that we can stop at any moment without finishing what was started.
I think I finished all my work for today. It's only, I don't know what time it is, around like 4 p.m. But I've done like 2 tasks plus some communication meetings, blah blah blah. I've been working the whole day and I'm exhausted already, to be honest, so I think I'm gonna pause right here because I saw the next task that was assigned to me and it's pretty big and I don't want to get into context right now. My brain is not ready for that, so I think I'm gonna just, I don't know, start my evening early today. I also don't have any plans for the evening because I don't have the energy to do anything. My friend who lives here, her friend came to visit and they asked me to go out for the dinner or something, like why not, join us, but I'm not sure that I have the energy for that, so probably I will just stay at home. I hope my boyfriend will finish with his work soon because I would love to play the game on PlayStation. We play right now the Game for Two, it's called. I don't remember actually what it's called, but it's by the same production that made It Takes Two. I will insert the name right here. I've been playing a game on my Nintendo for the past probably hour, maybe a little bit less. And I don't even like the game. I don't enjoy it at all. It's called Lost in Random. I asked ChatGPT for something like the game Stray. And it recommended this one. It's absolutely not similar. Nothing is similar about these two games. I don't know. Also, it took me so long to set up my Nintendo. It was not charging firstly. Then I was trying to connect it to my TV because I wanted to play on the TV and it didn't connect. I was trying to buy this game on my PlayStation again because I want to play on the TV. I want it. but it was not possible. PlayStation just randomly stopped seeing the internet somehow. But finally, somehow I figured out how to charge this, and I bought the game, and I don't like it. I think I need to do something with my body to feel the energy. Sometimes you need to do exactly what you don't want to do, so maybe I will do some sport right now. It's so unappealing right now. I don't want to do it. I absolutely don't want to do it. I would probably go out, but I have no goal. I don't like just randomly walking. Maybe I should try to find something to watch, like something nice and funny, like some old comedy movie. I'm sure I will be clicking right now and watching everything for 30 seconds and moving to the other thing, you know? I hate those days. It always feels like, oh fuck. Oh, my TV wants to update for the last, I don't know, a few days, and I've been always clicking no because it usually takes too long. And now I've been opening my YouTube, and I've been clicking like open my user, and the model window with the pop-up with it, do you want to update, showed up, and I clicked yes because it's the default option. It's all that is Mercury retrograde. The gadgets work super weird. Let's catch up later. I gave myself a permission to read another book, even though I'm reading right now the series of the Zodiac Academy, as everybody probably knows so far, and I'm already like 30% deep into the 8th book out of 9. I'm saying in percentage because I read it on my Kindle, so I have no idea what page it is. And I don't really like mixing fantasy books, fantasy novels, something fictional. That's why I've been holding off on other books. But I was sitting right now, I was actually watching the Brodsky report. And she was talking about the books and how it's nice to read, blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, I want to read so bad, but I don't want to read the books that I'm reading right now. And I have a new one. I've seen this a lot off the internet, so I decided to give it a shot. And so far, I'm on page 7, not too far, but it's nice and easy. The only one thing that I don't like is that they don't do any punctuation to separate the dialogues. So the pages look like that. I don't know if you can see anything, but there is no dash, no, how do you call this? I don't remember. So it's a little bit hard to understand when it's the direct speech and when is it like the description of the surrounding area, blah blah blah. But I think I can get used to that, so it's fine.